What's going on, guys? Gabe with forex. You probably know me from trade1348.com, link down in the description. I'm going to share with you the most powerful set of trading indicators that you can find on TradingView to help you make actionable trades. Now, we're going to do things a little differently, where other videos are using the indicators when the markets are closed. We are going to use the indicators and show you in real time on both the 1, the 5-minute, and the daily.
Drop it.
Before we get into it, I want to share with you an article, and this is coming from Yahoo News. Study determines the best moving average crossover trading strategy. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the golden crosses of the 50 and the 200-day simple moving average. What I want to highlight is what they found, and what they found is rather impressive. They used a total of 300 years worth of daily and weekly data from 16 different global indices to determine which two moving averages would have produced the largest gains for crossover traders. And what they found is among short and long-term EMAs, they discovered that trading the crossovers of the 13 and 48.5-day averages produced the largest returns. Of course, this is going to be all about the 1348 crossover trading strategy, but you could never make a trading decision based on one indicator. So I'm going to show you the accompanying indicators that help you make these trading decisions. Furthermore, we're going to show you how we can upgrade all of these indicators. And as you can see, it's real time. We are on the minute with AMD. As it stands, a very, very boring chart, all right? But first off, we're going to look at the MACD indicator. Now, I will let you guys know that I have these settings changed to 24, 52, and 18, right? Now, let's get a proper definition of the MACD here. So the indicator is calculated by subtracting the 26-day exponential moving average, or the EMA, from the 12-day EMA. And the result is plotted on a graph of which you guys would know is as the histogram, right? And the signal line is made of the 9-day EMA. So let's get right back into it, because rules will have it that when the MACD line crosses below the signal line, that price action is in a downtrend. And when the MACD line crosses above the signal line, price action is in fact in an uptrend. You are then also using this histogram to help you better understand momentum. Now, guys, this is a very, very boring MACD, but I'm going to show you an upgraded version very, very soon. Now let's get into the RSI, but I promise you guys, you have been using the RSI wrong. And before we get into how you've been using it wrong, let's get a better understanding for what RSI stands for. So RSI stands for Relative Strength Index. It is a technical indicator, and it's very, very, very popular, often used alongside the MACD. Now, again, the chart looks very boring, but I'm really about to blow your mind, all right? Now, it is a technical indicator that is calculated by comparing the magnitude of recent gains to recent losses over a specified period of time, typically 14 days. The result is then plotted on a scale of 0 to 100. With readings above 70 indicating that the stock is overbought, so individuals will sell, right? And readings below 30 indicating that the stock is oversold, so the market participants will then buy. However, we do have something else here. We have what's called the midpoint line. And we also have its moving average. And we're going to break this down to you once we show you the upgraded charts. Next up, we have ADX. And ADX is essentially an average directional index. and it's a technical indicator that is used to measure the strength of a trend. It's not meant to give you the direction of the trend, but rather the strength of momentum in that trend. And you're going to see how we utilize this in our upgraded charts, which I will be giving to you guys for free. Now, it is a trend following indicator, and it does not indicate the direction of the trend, bullish or bearish, but rather the strength of the trend. And that's really all you need to know. Obviously, you're able to draw some sense into this as price action reverses here. You can see the ADX moving on up, and you could see that strength weakening, and then you can see the strength coming on down as you reach a peak here. Now, guys, we are on the minute chart, and CPI data just dropped today. And you know what that means, right? Chop City. Now, let's go ahead and beautify these charts because, guys, I'm about to blow your mind. You are about to see the power of what we do with Trade 1348. What's more, I'm going to show you how to get the charts for free, okay? So let's get right into it. We are going to change up from our very boring chart to our power settings here. As you guys could see, things have changed significantly and for a reason. Now, we are on the 5-minute here with Nvidia. You could see the clock is moving, currently trading at 166.15 with 15 seconds left to go on the candle. Now, with 1348, we utilize all of these indicators. Again, we gave you the definition on what they are and what they do, but we have, in addition to the 1348 crossover, we have something called traffic lights. And you guys can see in the settings, we're going to go ahead and disable traffic lights so we can clean this up. Now, why am I doing that? Well, because I want to show you the power of 1348 as far as buy and sell signals. More importantly, how the MACD and the RSI along with the ADX help to confirm the trend. We also have something cool here called the 1348 Genie, which lets you know where the indicators are, okay? So at market open today, the market participants decided CPI data was not too sexy. You had the 13 cross below the 48, a put signal, which then brings us down to a level. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you this. Again, this is the best TradingView setup in 2023. I'm going to show you in the settings how we go ahead and remove support and resistance. What could that mean? That only means we plot support and resistance for you. Now, let's go ahead and get back to the charts with support and resistance enabled, and we are going to play the market live. So here we are on the 5-minute with support and resistance given dollar amounts. This is so you know when you get your call signal that you would probably take profit at this level. Of course, you have a continuation, but you could secure the bag and or ease out of the trade while letting your winners fly, whether you're playing options or you're playing shares. This is an amazing indicator, the 1348 EMA crossover. Okay, we could then go ahead and look at it on the daily, and as you could see, we have a call here, which was November 10th, and it came up to a level before getting rejected. Now, I'm not going to get into the rules. The rules are meant for the members of our community, over 15,000 people in our community, something that I'm very, very proud of. We have individuals that are just really taking financial responsibility for themselves and using these indicators. Let's go ahead and see the correlation between price action. Again, guys, we are in a live market. Price action and the indicators. Here we have it. We have RSI crossing above its moving average, indicating a bullish trend. Now, we have a rule here. When RSI is in fact above 50, we are in fact in a bullish trend. A lot of novice investors do not understand that basically the RSI is a trend following indicator. You can see here when you break above its moving average, we go green, signaling bullish trend. We have now confirmation from the 1348. We have confirmation from the RSI. And as you can see here, from our custom MACD, we have the crossover where we begin to print green bars on the histogram, and the MACD is rising along with the signal line. Again, these are custom settings. We could go ahead, go on over to the settings, and you could see for yourself the inputs are 2452 and the signal smoothing is 18. These are considered the best settings for those who like to play on the 5-minute time frame. I also find that they work very well on the daily. Moving along, we can see price action is in fact hitting the 13. The 13, the 48, and the 200, all part of the 1348 indicators and system, are to be considered levels of support until they are broken. As you can see here, Nvidia is following along the 13 EMA trend line rather smoothly. We could then go on over to the 1 minute and see how, although it did break the 13, signaling a move to the downside. And if you were in this call here, let's show you. Guys, this is in real time. This is no BS. These indicators are the truth. You have a call signal here. You come up to a level of resistance, again, plotted for you. And then you have a potential reversal, a break through the 13. We have consolidation at the 48. What signals you to break out, or close your position? It's the RSI break below its moving average. Guys, you're seeing this in real time. This is not a controlled environment. We do have potentially a break below the 48, and that is indicated by RSI. Should RSI continue to push downwards, you should see price action reflect. And this would then lead us on over to the 1348 cross. Now, let's go ahead and look at the SPY. And guys, we're not done yet. I'm really going to blow your mind. Now, we have the 1348 Genie, which is letting you know relative to the rules of the game. The EMA trend is a put, meaning you are selling. You have your sell signal here or your put option signal here. The 200 EMA is biased to calls. And what that means is that as long as price action is above the 200 EMA, you're essentially going against the trend if you play the put. So you are playing this as a potential scalp. Now, ADX, you can see ADX showing strong bearish momentum highlighted in deep red. I hope this is making sense to you guys, because even here on the 1 minute, you could see once RSI breaks below its moving average, price action breaks below its 13 and 48 EMA. This is some powerful stuff, but wait, there's more. Of course, we're doing this live, and I'm trying to get you in front of as many examples as possible, but let's go ahead and look at our resident algorithm, Invictus, which is an accompaniment to our TradingView indicators, also known as the 1348 indicators. And what we're seeing here, we get tickers. It alerts us on potential crosses to the downside, to the upside, to the downside. Okay, we have answers for those who want to play on the daily, for those who want to play on the 4-hour. I'm going to highlight Invictus. Let's click Costco. We have Costco here, an alert. You're then able, once in our community, you're able to download the 1348 custom chart. But I'm going to show you guys something, and this will blow your mind. Back to the charts here, we have something called traffic lights. I'm going to go on over to settings. I'm going to go on over to style, and I'm going to enable traffic lights. Now, what traffic lights does relative to the 1348 EMA strategy, is it leads you into the potential crossover. So you have a traffic light signaling a reversal. You then have a potential crossover signaled by our AI Invictus, which then leads you into the actual trade 1348 crossover, which you will find right here. We get a rejection off the levels. By the way, guys, these levels will be printed automatically for you. You have your reversal signal here, which leads you into the cross, which leads you into a level of resistance. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all happening in real time. These are our indicators. We have 2 yellow lights, which are letting you know, caution, caution. You get a break below. RSI signaled that break below. You do have a level of support here, and you could see price action attempting to respect this. However, this is happening in real time, guys, and you're able to see the power even on the 1 minute. Let's go ahead and look at it on the 5 minute. And on the 5 minute, you were signaled a reversal here, right after over an hour of consolidation. You were signaled the reversal, you were signaled the call, and you broke through levels here, able to secure the bag with your first indication that a reversal was happening. The minute RSI broke below its moving average, you can see you were warned by this candle before you had the cross and this massive doom candle. Guys, there's a lot more that we have to offer here at Trade 1348 that can change the way you trade. Absolutely change the way you trade. I'm definitely excited about this. Now, how do we get these indicators? Now, I've been working with a community of over 15,000 individuals for a better part of a year, fortifying the strategy. We are the only indicator that comes with not only an independent platform that is powered by AI, but a very large community of individuals who have subscribed to a method and have decided to change their lives. Now, moving forward, let's go ahead and talk about how you can get these charts. Getting these charts are rather simple. Guys, I'm going to show you how to do it right now. You simply go to trade1348.com. Here, you do have the opportunity to subscribe. As you can see, we have a lot of features available to you. Now, a lot of you will be joining for $69 a month. It also includes a 14-day free trial. But see, you could cancel anytime. If you want these charts, you would simply sign up. You won't be charged. And then we can give you the charts by virtue of coming on over to any ticker, clicking, and then click download charts. From there, listen, if you want to cancel, you absolutely can. Simply go to manage subscriptions, cancel subscription, and you have a free chart and free indicators that have been proven and battle tested. And you do not have to pay me or us $69. But I promise you are in fact missing out on a movement with the strategy accompanied with the traffic lights that are there and designed to help you stay in the trade and also manage risk. Now, I'm not going to draw this video out any further. We could go and look at the beauty of these indicators. Make sure you go ahead and download your copy and go ahead and back test this. The real power of the yellow light comes in the form of the daily. For those who like to swing or who like to hold their equities long term, you get your yellow light, you get your cross, you get your level, you get your profit. You get your light, you get your cross, you get your level, you get your profit. You get your light, you get your cross, you get your level. And since, guys, this is real time, there's no telling where that profit will be. However, we do have the MACD with the signal line potentially crossing over with the RSI trending to the upside, breaking its moving average. Guys, I'm going to give you these charts for free. Go ahead and get you some. Cancel anytime. but you now have the most profitable strategy and indicators, or set of indicators, on TradingView available to you. It's 1348, the traffic lights, and of course, the modified MACD, RSI, and ADX. This is Gabe. I'm signing out. Peace.